The Raiders are heading into a critical offseason, and the pressure is mounting. They don't have a top-level quarterback, and now star defensive end Max Crosby seems frustrated with the team's direction. There are even whispers that Crosby might request a trade. When Josh McDaniels was in charge, the Raiders were already struggling. After Antonio Pierce, AP, stepped in, Crosby strongly supported him, even saying he'd leave the team if owner Mark Davis didn't hire AP as head coach. Crosby's frustration is clear. He wants to compete for the playoffs, something that feels out of reach with the Raiders' current state. The Las Vegas Raiders have suffered yet another disappointing season. Despite Crosby's elite talent, the team continues to fall short. Since joining the Raiders in 2019, Crosby has only experienced one playoff game. Known for his relentless energy, high sack numbers, and ability to disrupt offenses, Crosby has been the face of the Raiders' defense. But his individual success is constantly overshadowed by the team's inability to build a winning roster. This season has been another tough chapter for Crosby. The Raiders are limping toward the finish line with a poor record, and talks of a potential blockbuster trade involving him are gaining momentum. Such a trade could help the Raiders rebuild by bringing in valuable draft picks, while giving Crosby the chance to compete for a Super Bowl, an opportunity he hasn't had in his career. Trading Crosby would be a monumental decision for the Raiders. He's not just a top player, he's their leader on and off the field, and a fan favorite. But in the NFL, tough choices are sometimes necessary to fast-track a rebuild. If Crosby becomes available, playoff contending teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, or Philadelphia Eagles would likely jump at the chance to add a dominant pass rusher to their roster. The Raiders, who are expected to have a top 10 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, might consider starting fresh by trading Crosby for draft capital and young talent. However, this move could alienate a fan base already frustrated with the team's struggles. For Crosby, a trade would be a chance to shine on a bigger stage and play for a Super Bowl contender. For now, his future with the Raiders remains uncertain. This offseason will be crucial. It will show whether the Raiders plan to keep their defensive cornerstone or make a bold move to rebuild the franchise from the ground up.